Piano is a symbol of how artistic somebody can be. If you think about, the piano in a dusty, lofty attic, for example, hidden away after so long being played. And this was at parties, this was at balls in this old mansion around trees of pine and birch and oak. And you can imagine that this piano has a long history. At one point of its history, it was in an auditorium where some irresponsible person did something to it and it messed up the notes, so it would have been a recovery process. But when the piano is out on stage, where it can be seen and it can be heard for miles around because the concert that night would have been broadcasted. There would have been cameras up above filming the whole entire thing. And when that person would go to play it, the sound would just fill the auditorium, fill the space with peace, calm, and everyone would melt and everything would be quiet and listen to the softness of the piano. Um, as you're kind of going across. You can also imagine that this piano, like in Beauty and the Beast, was once in a mansion full of so many very wealthy people, but a king who was probably ruthless and very selfish and spoiled. Was very selfish and spoiled. And so you know the story. The woman came with her appearance, her baggy, um, wrinkly appearance with the flower, and she turned into this um, enchantress being of light, so that it transformed everyone. And the piano became alive, or this person became a piano, and the notes, or maybe the flats were cavities and teeth and this and that. Where you could just run your fingers across it when the piano is not alive and feel the notes and hear just the beauty and improvising the music, improving. It's not always structured and scripted out. Um, just hear the beauty of the notes sometimes, the beauty of the notes and the simplicity of those notes are really something to take away, to film, and to store up and away in the attics after a long period of time, other than keeping it on your dresser or on your, wherever you store these types of things in your house for memory, preserving it for the better. And then when your family and friends come over, you can show them. And although that the sound quality will not be the best because it is recorded or audio taped, there is a certain beauty that goes beyond those details, goes beyond whether in person or filmed. When sometimes it doesn't matter. It's just beautiful as it is, and it's enough.